By the end of this module, you will be able to define the stages of burning and spread of fire, explain the principles of fire extinction, identify the primary firefighting appliances, explain fire safety steps, explain the pre-hospital treatment for burns. Let us begin by understanding more about fire. Let us look at the technical definition of fire. Fire is a series of chemical reactions which releases the energy stored in fuel in the form of heat and light, that is, flame. It is a chain reaction involving fuel, heat and oxygen, which leads to the production of heat and light energy. The fire triangle represents the three things needed for fire: something to burn, that is, fuel, heat and oxygen. When these elements come together in the right way, fire can start and continue burning. Removing any component of the triangle stops the fire. Now that we have a better understanding of how fire operates, let's explore the different stages that characterize its progression. A fire requires the perfect combination of fuel, heat and oxygen to ignite. It undergoes distinct phases as it burns, each with its own unique characteristics and challenges. These stages, beginning phase, free burning phase, and smoldering phase, hold the key to comprehending the intricate life cycle of a fire. Drag the pointer to the specific stage to know more. In the beginning phase, it is observed that oxygen is plentiful, temperature has not built up to the peak, and breathing is not difficult. In fire extinguishments, there is direct application of water at the base of the fire and ventilation. In the free burning phase, it is observed that fire has involved more fuel, oxygen supply is being depleted, and heat is accumulated in upper areas. Breathing becomes difficult, and so masks are recommended. In the smoldering phase, the oxygen supply does not meet the requirements of the fire. The temperature throughout building is very high. Normal breathing is not possible. Oxygen deficiency may cause backdraft, fire extinguishment by indirect method. Now that we have a better understanding of how fire operates, let's explore the different modes of fire spread. Fire can spread through several modes, which are commonly referred to as the modes of fire spread. These modes describe the various ways in which fire can extend its reach and intensity. Understanding these modes is crucial for fire prevention, firefighting, and safety planning. The main modes of fire spread include conduction, convection, and radiation. Click each mode to know more. Conduction occurs only in solids, that are metallic objects. Convection occurs both in liquids and gases. Radiation is heat rays emanating from the hot object. Now that we have a better understanding of modes of fire spread, let's explore the classification of fire. The classification of fire indicates its speed of combustion, level of hazard, and the most effective approach for extinguishing it. Fire is divided into 5 classes. Class A encompasses fires in solid carbonaceous materials such as wood, paper, jute, coal, and cloth. Class B refers to liquid fires involving flammable substances like petrol, kerosene oil, alcohol, and benzene. Class C pertains to gas fires ignited in gases like LPG, hydrogen and acetylene. Class D involves fires in metals like sodium, magnesium and aluminum. Lastly, Class E applies to fires of any class A, B, C, or D when connected to an electrical power supply, requiring extra precautions. So far, you have learnt about the classification of fire. Next, let us learn about fire prevention and control. Fire prevention encompasses training of personnel, segregating processes from storage, conducting preventive machinery maintenance with periodic lubrication, performing routine fire safety inspections and drills, maintaining a clean and organized workspace and adhering to standard work practices. Now that you have learnt about the classification of fire, its prevention and control, let me walk you through the principles of fire extinction. Cooling is the process of eliminating heat from the burning material or fire area, while starvation entails removing unburnt material from the fire area, and smothering involves cutting off the oxygen supply to the fire area. Click each tab to know more. The cooling principle in fire extinction is the one most employed. The extinguishing medium operates by absorbing heat from the fire. Its temperature is raised, it is converted to the vapor state, it is decomposed. For firefighting, water is the best coolant. Water is the choice because it is easily available, cost is comparatively lesser than other extinguishing media. After evaporation, it expands enormously, thus removing the oxygen from the scene of fire. Starvation is achieved through the removal of fire from combustible material and the removal of combustible material from the fire. Smothering is cutting off the oxygen supply to the fire. If the oxygen content of the atmosphere in the immediate neighborhood of the burning material can be sufficiently reduced, the combustion will cease. Let's explore the primary firefighting appliances. The appliances like fire buckets, fire beater, chemical extinguishers and hose reel are highly valuable in the early stage of fire when used promptly and effectively. We now have a better understanding of fire prevention and control and primary firefighting appliances. Let's next explore the type of fire extinguishers. The different types of fire extinguishers include water-type extinguisher, foam-type extinguisher, CO2 extinguisher, DCP extinguisher, automatic modular-type fire extinguisher. Click each tab to know more. The water-type fire extinguisher, with a 9-liter capacity, is the most effective choice for combating ordinary fire materials such as wood, paper, cloth and rubber due to its rapid fire quenching capabilities through striking and instant cooling effects. However, it should not be used for oil and electrical fires. Its operating position should be upright, and it relies on CO2 gas cartridges as an expelling agent, applying the principle of cooling to extinguish A-class fires without the use of any chemical extinguishing medium. Foam-type extinguishers, with a capacity of 9 liters and utilizing fluorochemical surfactants as their chemical component, are a potent tool for tackling B-class fires. These extinguishers, designed to operate upright, effectively smother fires involving liquids like petrol, oil, naphtha, paints, alcohols, and solvents by forming a thick layer of foam over the burning surface. Their primary principle of action is smothering, achieved through the expulsion of CO2 gas from a cartridge, making them a valuable asset in fire safety. The carbon dioxide fire extinguisher is highly efficient, with its quick knockdown capability, making it the ideal choice for combating fires, including those of types B, C, and electrical origin. Carbon dioxide rapidly extinguishes flames by displacing oxygen and delivering a chilling effect, making it particularly suitable for safeguarding intricate machinery. This extinguisher is designed for use on classes A, B, and C fires, operates in an upright position, and is available in capacities ranging from 1 kg to 6 kg. It utilizes CO2 both as the extinguishing agent and expelling agent, working on the principles of smothering and providing some cooling. DCP or dry chemical powder fire extinguisher is highly effective on classes B, C electrical fires. Powder-based extinguisher knocks down fire by beating and displacement of air. It is used on all classes of fire, especially in the D class of fire. The operating position is upright. Its capacity is from 1 kg to 13.5 kg. The chemical used and the extinguishing medium is DCT. The expelling agent is CO2 gas cartridge, and the principle used is smothering. Automatic modular type fire extinguisher is used in various homes, offices and other industrial units. Suitable for fighting fire of paper, wood, cloth, plastics, solid combustible material, petrol, oil, paints, spirits, chemicals, cooking, welding gas and electrical and electronic equipment.